Let's ride with the Hive. Hi, how are you today? Trooper Stevens, Hive Patrol. The reason for stop today is just an impeding violation, okay? I have you at 64 miles per hour in the fast lane, and all the cars behind you are so close to you that they're all in violation of the following distance rule, but you're prohibiting their movement forward below the posted speed limit, okay? You have your license on yet? Okay. I do appreciate you driving safely. I'm just obviously, one of the complaints we get is left lane sitters that like to sit in that lane and just slow everybody up, okay? Natalia, current address out of Salt Lake. I should have asked you if Natalia is your name. Did I say it right? I got it right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, I usually get it wrong, so. Current address is on Salt Lake, you said, yes? And this is your vehicle? 2 seconds, I'll get you out quick, okay? Thank you. So just an impeding violation. Traveling at 64 miles per hour in the far left lane. One of the biggest complaints well, not biggest, but one of the complaints I get out here is that there's quite a few cars that were behind her, kind of too close, and she's traveling below the speed limit in the far left lane. So we'll move them out of the way, educate her. Hopefully they'll remain out of that left lane. It makes it easier for us to do our job, and it gets less complaints on left lane violators as well. Okay, Natalia, there's your license back. One of the things I do out here while operating these motors is I ask drivers what their complaints are with driving patterns on the roadways, and if it's a violation that I can work on, I try to work on it. This is one that I try to work on. Usually it's the people that are speeding that tell me they're tired of people in the left lane that are going slow. I understand that, so I'll work on it. If I didn't, then I wouldn't obviously be helping out both ways, right? So I'm going to ask you the same thing. Are there violations that you see or driving patterns you see that you have issues with? Let me guess, people that follow too close, right?
No, I was about to say people who don't put their signal.
Okay, signal. I like it. Okay, I will work on that one today as well, okay? 2 second requirement is required before any movement left or right on the roadway, and it has to do so safely and legally as well. So I'll work on that. I don't like to be cut off as well. Utahns have a problem sometimes when that turn signal comes on. They don't like to let people over. So I do understand that. So be prudent with that too. When you see that turn signal come on, if you can safely reduce your speed and let him in, do so. It's courteous, very courteous of you. This is a warning only. There's no action needed on this. I wouldn't use this for anything. If you don't want to tell the significant other or husband or family members or anybody that you were stopped for, that's fine, I get it. We're just trying to educate everyone we can. Just stay out of that left lane unless you're passing. But if you're higher up, the higher speeds are in that lane too, so the faster people go, and when they come up on slower moving traffic, I see two violations. I see someone that's below the speed limit, which is what we're doing with it right now, as well as someone who's following too close and traveling too fast. So there's two violations sometimes on the guy that's following you too close. Sometimes I'll take those guys too, but that's one of their concerns is that, well, the car in front of me is going so slow. You know, I'm trying to get them out of the way. And there is a law that says if someone is within 2 seconds of your rear bumper, you are supposed to yield to the right if you can do so safely. Like I said, warning only. No action needed on this. Just be careful, merge in safely. You got the on-ramp coming here too, so just be careful, okay? Any questions at all for me?
Oh, are you guys like filming for a movie or something?
No, it's it's called Ride with the Hive. It's just something we're doing to try to help educate people of what we do, and we're hiring, so if you're looking for a job, it's kind of used for that as well as hiring tools as well for recruitment and everything. And that's kind of what we're doing. Is that cool with you? You want to say hi to the camera?
I'm okay.
You sure? All right, I don't blame you. I don't like saying hi to the camera either. So. Okay, drive safe. Natalia, it's great to meet you. Apologize under the circumstances. Just drive safely. Thank you. Hello. Is there any reason why we weren't stopping?
I don't think so. I didn't do any mistakes.
Okay, so if I'm behind you with those emergency lights on, you're required to yield to the right, regardless of any mistakes. You have to slow and move to the right anyway for emergency vehicles, okay? So I'm Trooper Stevens with the Utah Highway Patrol. The reason I'm stopping you is a speeding violation. I had you for a split second at 89 miles per hour. Speed limit is only 70, okay?
Yeah.
Is there any reason for the speed at all?
There was no reason, but I thought anybody driving the same speed, like mine was like a 76, 76, 75.
You thought you were going 76 or everybody else was going 76?
Yeah, everybody was 76. I was going the same speed. I thought.
You were going the same speed as everybody else?
Yes.
At 76 miles per hour?
Yeah.
But the speed limit is 70.
And
Okay.
like this 5, I can drive like a 5 over, right? And sometimes goes from 76.
Who told you you can drive 5 over the limit?
Yeah.
Who told you that? Do you have a valid driver's license?
Yeah, I do.
Can I see that real quick?
Yeah. And then
Did they teach you that in driver's ed?
Yeah,
They
5
taught you that in driver's ed?
Yeah,
Did they
5
really?
less, 5 more. They say
They said you can drive 5 over the speed limit.
5 over, 5 less or 5
But you said you're going 76. That's 6 over.
So just sometimes 76, sometimes 75.
Sometimes 76?
Yeah, sometimes
Okay.
like
Okay. Did you know I was behind you? You just weren't going to stop because you didn't think you did something wrong, or?
yeah, but I just feel like I thought like I didn't have any mistakes and like you were going to somebody and you just I saw like I was driving watching phone. I saw your hand like I thought you were going to stop me and that's
Okay. So when I'm behind you,
Yeah.
any emergency vehicle that's behind you with red and blues or any type of lights on like that, remember you're required to slow your speeds and move over to the right, yield to the right, regardless if you're doing anything wrong, right? Because if maybe I'm heading to an emergency and I'm just trying to get you out of the way, but that wasn't the case today, okay? Because when we were still slowing, we were still about 77 to 78 miles per hour, which is still above the limit, okay?
sometimes
All right, give me a couple minutes. I'm gonna look up the registration insurance from your plate. I'll run some other information. I'll get you out as quick as I can, okay? Is there any reason why you're traveling fast at all?
No,
Are you late for something?
Yeah, I gotta be work by 5:45.
Okay, just a little bit late for work. Let me make this quick and I'll get you out of quick, okay? You don't have to pull anything up, I'll look it up. Alrighty? Thank you. Alright, this is an 89 and a 70 again. Locked at 88. It was 89 for a little bit, but as he was approaching me, I locked at 88. And the reason he wasn't stopping is he wasn't sure, he didn't think he was doing anything wrong. So I had to explain to him that even when emergency vehicles are behind you, you're still supposed to reduce your speeds and yield to the right for any emergency vehicle. However, he did say that he thought he was going 76 miles per hour, and then in driver's ed that they taught him they could go 5 over, which I beg to differ. Limit is the limit. There's a reason why some people think, I understand why they think they can go 5 over. However, 89 is a little bit more than 5 over, and I did, even when we were slowing, my radar I still had him at 78 at times as we were coming to a stop finally here. So the lights and sirens weren't enough for him to slow down. It was my waving that caught him to say, okay, I need to stop. So sometimes it's a little easier on a motorcycle to communicate with people, which is nice as well, but apparently it was the waving that caused him to pull over. He doesn't think he's doing anything wrong, so that's why he wasn't stopping. On that, so with the 5 over, I mean, I understand what you're saying with 5 over. I'm not trying to say that what you're being told is inaccurate, but there is a definition to that speed limit sign, which is called limit, right? Yes. So at 5 over, you're actually over 5 miles per hour over that limit. At 6 miles per hour, you're 6 miles over that limit, right? That's the definition, so you can't go any further than that. Yeah. So if the limit says 70, technically you can't go any faster than that. However, with my instruments and my visual estimates, you were traveling well above 70 miles per hour, and that was confirmed with my LiDAR, which said 89. I locked you at 88, okay?
I just like, that time I was just trying to take over.
Just overtaking traffic?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so I just got you at the part where you're overtaking traffic. All right. A little fast there, but please remember in the future, if this ever happens again, which it's not going to, right? You won't have to be stopped again, right? Awesome.
When you see, sometimes 71, only do what?
And I get it. If you were going 71, I probably wouldn't have stopped you today. Just so you know, okay? Not saying speed. I'm just saying if you were going 71, I probably wouldn't have stopped you. But I am going to issue a citation for the 15 over. I'll drop you down to a lower fine bracket than what the 89 will be, okay? So 85 and a 70, which is 15 over. You'll need to contact West Valley. Sorry, this is going to be Taylorsville Justice at the address or number provided here on the form. There's an online portion if you'd like to go and type in the online portion here. Take care of things over the line, you can as well, okay? But please watch that speedometer. Don't go above the limit. If it says 70, just go 70. If you're getting past or whatever, let them pass you. They've got to eventually see my ugly mug, okay? All right. Any quick questions at all in regards to the quote or anything? You good with that?
No, so what should I do for next?
Just call them after 5 days. Tell them a fat motor officer stopped you for speed, and they'll tell you everything you need to do, okay?
So I need to pay for money?
You just pay a fine. You can pay a fine, or you can be seen in court. Either way. So.
I like
Okay, be very careful. See this road right here? Slower traffic coming on here. It might be easier to merge onto this when it's safe to do so, and then merge back into traffic, okay?
I need to go this way.
Okay, just be careful though getting back in. Watch traffic, because we're kind of in this kind of little congested spot here, okay?
But like you were driving the same speed, but I got ticket, but I don't know, I can't believe it.
Okay, drive safe, okay? I apologize, thank you. Hi, how are you today? Good. Trooper Stevens Highway Patrol. Reason for stop is a speeding violation. 94 and a 70. Is there any reason for the speed at all?
Well, I just, this is my girlfriend's car, so.
Girlfriend's car,
I
okay.
didn't realize I was going that fast. They just got it.
They just got it? Your girlfriend just got it?
Yeah, they just got it a few weeks ago.
Gotcha, all right.
It's put the license plates and stuff on it, so.
Okay. So the temp tag that's...
I rarely drive this.
The temp tag that's in it, are the plates to the vehicle or
Yes,
to the previous owner?
Yes,
or?
sir. We just today,
Okay.
we just got it.
Oh, all right.
Just got the plates today. I was just literally at the AutoZone.
Are those the plates that are on it right now?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Cool.
To be honest with you, I didn't even realize I was going that fast.
Okay.
This is like the second time I drove this car.
All right. Do you have
I
your
know that's
license?
not an excuse.
Yeah.
but-
Do you have your license on you? Can I see that real quick?
Yes, I do, sir.
So where are you traveling to right now?
Back home.
So this is a 94 and a 70. Just didn't realize he was going that fast. He's only driven this car twice. It's his girlfriend's vehicle. Okay, Tim, there's your license back, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to put you down to the lower fine bracket on 90 instead of the 94, which is a little bit more excessive, okay? Court out of this is going to be holiday justice. They just ask you to wait 5 days before contacting them, no longer than 14. Just call them right there, tell them a fat motor cop stopped you for speed, and they'll tell you everything you need to do, okay?
Did you say fat motor?
Fat motor cop, yeah.
What the? Is that?
That's me. I'm a fat motor cop, just out here trying to keep everyone safe, so.
I call myself the fat jiu-jitsu guy.
Oh, yeah.
In training.
Well, it's good to meet another one.
I thought I heard you wrong.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I appreciate the.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I appreciate it as well.
Yeah.
Just watch that speedometer a little closer.
Yeah,
This is the
I-
leading cause of crashes out here,
I
so.
don't even drive this car.
Top 5, okay?
Yeah. Second day, I was just putting plates on for my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So you teach jiu-jitsu?
yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm a trainer. I'm black belt under Carlos.
Very
Santos.
nice.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Out of Marine under Carlos Santos.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I know him. Okay. Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good for you.
If you want to get in and be another fat guy, let me know.
There we go. You'll probably take me out. So.
Okay, no.
No,
Be
Tim,
safe.
it's good to meet you.
Okay.
Okay.
Be
Thank
safe.
you.
Thank you.
Careful getting back
Okay.
into traffic.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So Motor Squad consists of about 24 to 25 bikes throughout the state. We have them from Box Elder all the way to St. George. Not every area has them, but and a majority of them are staged in Salt Lake counties, Davis counties, and Utah County. Motor officers, it's about 100 hours of training. It's a 2-week course, basic course they do. And then it's an 80-hour field motors training with a field motor officer before they can ride on their own. The aspects of this bike is just, it's an enforcement tool. It's just so easy to be out there enforcing the laws and safety regulations of the state on these things. They're just so much easier to utilize than cars and that. So they're also utilized for special events such like presidential escorts when the president or something comes in, utilizing them for security out in front of the motorcade, making sure everything is clear and safe. Do a lot of parades. There's a lot of officers that actually join the patrol because they saw motor officers in the parade. So it's an enforcement tool and as well as a recruitment tool as well. But if someone likes to ride bikes, go ahead, come work for us and get paid to ride a bike. It's pretty awesome.